Water polo, one of the oldest team sports, part of the modern Olympiad, here on display today. Houston Aquatic Center on the campus of Acalanes High School in Lafayette, California. We're live on PlayOnSports.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Sean Hennessy alongside. I am Kirsten Fairchilds. A #1 seed facing off against a #3 seed in what is truly the nightcap, the boys D1 final of the North Coast section. Miramonte brings an 18-9 overall record into this game. They are the top seed. The Miramonte Matadors, located in Orinda, facing off against the 3 seed, San Ramon Valley, 20-7 overall. The Wolves have brought their cheering section here tonight, Sean.
Yeah, they actually had a chance to keep a crowd from the previous matchup. The San Ramon Valley Girls Division I just captured their back-to-back title a few moments ago, so the fan base is here. A lot of green over to my right and straight ahead, but don't count out Miramonte for a second. Coming into this matchup with a record of 18-9, and oh yeah, they're last year's 2011 NCS Division I water polo champs. So they're here to try to go for a back-to-back opportunity, if you will.
San Ramon Valley beat De La Salle in the semifinals. De La Salle, the #2 seed, a score of 14-11. Starting lineups for Miramonte. Miramonte will be in the white caps tonight. To our left, Drew Holland will start in goal. Jack Fellner, Tyler Kirchbeck, Nick Solit, Clay Schmutsky, Charlie Weiser, Aman and Jadani will get to San Ramon's starting lineup. The opening sprint, and still a loose ball, and it goes the way of Miramonte.
A lot of physical play right there in that opening sprint.
And just like that, a few seconds gone, we've already got a kick out. And San Ramon Valley actually in the white caps going left to right, and we're going to have the ball come out as our referees get things settled. John Doughton and Jason Crow are our referees today. Zach Hamstra and Josh Harris are goal judges. High school boys water polo, 7-minute quarters, 30-second shot clocks. San Ramon Valley with the ball, wearing the white caps. And they have a man up, and they're just going to have to wait for the referee to blow the whistle.
A lot of the fans anxious to get this one rolling and underway, but
oftentimes the referee asks for the ball to come out so they can show where they want the ball spotted. And after the interruption, if you will, San Ramon Valley goes to work. The Wolves of San Ramon Valley, and just like that, a goal scored. Nick Pasachuk, a 4-year player for the Wolves, gets San Ramon Valley on the scoreboard.
And Pasachuk on that far side wing, able to just drill it in. It was actually deflected. It went off Drew Holland's hand, but San Ramon Valley strikes first, takes that 1-0 lead.
Wolves start Sammy York in the goal. Tyler Martin also out with Nick Paschuk, Jack Ryan, Ryan Ocker, Reiner Luth, and Connor Newman. Another ejection as Miramonte, the Matadors, go to work on their first offensive set. And passing over to the left wing. Zone defense by the Wolves. Now coming out to pressure the ball. Across the pool with the pass. Very quiet here all of a sudden at the Aquatic Center, and a save by Sammy York.
Sammy York playing that left side post, and you say quiet, the fans were waiting for something to erupt. How about the atmosphere from the pool, the conditions? You see the steam rising off as temperatures now plummet below 50 degrees.
1-0 San Ramon Valley. Minute and 10 seconds gone here. Yeah, San Ramon Valley working the perimeter, trying to get it into their hold set, and it is stolen away by the goalkeeper, the senior, Drew Holland, for the Matadors.
Yeah, no shot attempts right there as Holland just swam in, threw his right shoulder into the offensive attacker, and was able to hold on to possession.
And the ball getting inside to the whole set. Has to kick it out, and it's stolen by the Wolves.
That was Pasachuk over on that far side wing, playing nice defense, getting his arm up in the air, squaring his shoulders up, treading water like an egg beater, and getting the ball.
Miramonte's number 7, not on our roster tonight. He's given the start. As you see, the collapsing defense of the Matadors results in the steal. Number 7 for Miramonte. And the leading pass to his teammate. This is Nick Solit on the left wing, and a foul blown. A lot of cross-pool passes by the Matadors. This is the second meeting between these two teams, and the whole set had a wide-open shot, however, off the mark, and it's Wolves' ball.
Charlie Weiser tried to just slap that in front of the goalkeeper, Sammy York, but York playing strong and just putting his hands up and easily swatting it away.
Miramonte, as the shot on goal, too high from the Wolves. In the earlier meeting, the only meeting this season, Miramonte prevailed by 11-6 score. Amin Ajandani wearing number 25, sending it over to the point. This is Clay Smudsky over to the left wing to Ajandani. Gets it into the hole set. Good defense by the 2-meter defender. And a great deflection by Holland, who swats it away.
That's an incredible swat right there by Holland. Just treading water and getting his big left hand up there.
Connor Newman tossing it to his teammate. The Wolves up 1-0 over the top-seeded Matadors. Less than 4 to go here in the opening quarter. And that shot deflected as well as Holland with another save.
Holland doing a nice job just staying home. Nothing too fancy from the goalkeeper position.
And Jadani. And the foul. Gets it up to the top of the umbrella. Smudsky trying to get it into the 2-meter man. And it's Sammy York. So great crowd out here. Both teams have green as their colors. So a lot of green in the stands. And we've got a kick out. Miramonte will be man down here as the Wolves will look to add to their 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you see a player swimming towards that far corner. It appears to be Jack Fellner.
This is Reiner Luth on the right wing, the junior. And nothing but in. Wolves fans saying, yes, it made it through. They're saying, no, it didn't. Score stands at 1-0 San Ramon. Miramonte trailing and with the ball.
That's the third shot attempt so far in this first quarter for San Ramon Valley. That one just ricocheted off the post and stayed in front of the goal line.
Charlie Weiser with the shot on goal. But another block by York. Sammy York, a 4-year starter in goal. Can you believe it? He's obviously being heavily recruited. What a great pedigree for a high school water polo player to have.
And anytime you have a kid that's a 4-year starter, that gives all sorts of strength to your team.
Reiner Luth with the shot on goal, and it's Holland. So we're really seeing the goalies rise to the occasion. Both of them seniors, both of them seasoned and used to championship settings. 2:10 left to go in the first. Miramonte with the ball, trailing 1-0. And that is an offensive foul away from the ball.
And that was actually along the near side, the offensive foul, totally away from the ball. Gives San Ramon Valley a chance here.
Luth waits for a trailing teammate. However, he took the eye off the ball, but they're going to call a foul on Miramonte. And you see throwing into traffic, an errant pass, if you will, as Miramonte goes to work.
No shot attempt right there. As the defense stood strong, it's going to give another chance to Miramonte as they march down the pool right to left.
On the right wing. And the foul. See the great defense by the Wolves. They really came to play as the shot clock winds down. And some deflections away from the goal allows York to survey the pool. Here comes Luth once again.
And look at that defensive press being shown. Number 7, we don't have his name, but he's doing a great job for Miramonte.
Not among our starters as a turnover. The Less than a minute to go. This is Drew Holland, one of the captains of the squad. You see the extended defense, if you will, the man-to-man. And there's a kick out. Man up for Miramonte. Is this the break they needed? Trailing 1-0. Working the perimeter, looking for something inside or a clear shot. Top. And again, the whole meter defender, the 2-meter defender. And then on the second try, hitting the post. What an effort by the Wolves. And we've got a kick out as a timeout called. 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Timeout in the pool. San Ramon leads it 1-0.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Out of the timeout, San Ramon with a 1-0 lead.
And I tell you what, they captured that 1-0 lead by just putting on all sorts of pressure, but up to this point, it's been a great defensive battle from the goalkeepers, Drew Holland and Sammy York, just playing phenomenally in this opening quarter. And you're seeing those defenders, Kirsten, in front of the net. They're bringing 3 defenders up, both teams, Miramonte and San Ramon Valley, and you're seeing a lot of balls being swatted. Heck, you can hear them based upon the impact that's taking place on the pool. As the score currently shows, 1-0 in favor of San Ramon Valley.
Tyler Kirchberg identified as the mystery guest, number 7 for Miramonte. He's listed with a different number on our roster. Out of the timeout, this is San Ramon Valley up 1-0. Time winding down, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. See all the hands up. 2 seconds, 1, and that is it. The first quarter is over, and I think we've got ourselves another defensive struggle. San Ramon Valley, the number 3 seed, up 1-0 on the top-seeded Miramonte Matadors and boys D1 action of the North Coast Section Championship Tournament.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
2 coaches facing off tonight. Well, they're both Miramonte graduates. Miramonte head coach James Lathrop, he's in his 9th year. He is a 1996 Miramonte graduate. He went over to play at Cal after his high school career, and then conversely his counterpart tonight, San Ramon Valley's Tony Tovani, a 1990 Miramonte graduate. He is in his first year as the head coach. He went on to a collegiate career where he swam at Long Beach State University before that program was canceled. So you've got 2 NCAA D1 coaches. One played water polo in college, another swam, and here they are facing off. We've really got an exciting boys D1 championship game.
And both these coaches, like you said, Kirsten, they bring so much aquatic experience to tonight's matchup, be it swimming, be it water polo. I mean, you want to talk about some of the faster swimmers on a water polo team, guess what? They're the sprinters. They're the ones that line up at the edge of the pool and are the ones gunning for the ball in that opening possession. So it's nice to see we have 2 coaches here with all sorts of experience. Going back to the first quarter, defense, defense, defense. That's been the main story. And I mentioned that you could hear a lot of those balls being swatted in front of the goalkeepers. Let's keep our eye on that here in the second quarter to see if those defenders can still, maintain that strength and maintain that courage in front of the net, taking a lot of those balls right in front of the net.
Miramonte to our right. San Ramon Valley to the left.
get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We're back live at Acalanes High School's Houston Aquatic Center. Not only did we have some technical problems, so did the official table. So while we are away, you did not miss a single thing. Kirsten Fairchild, Sean Hennessy bringing you the North Coast Section D2 Boys Water Polo Championship. The top-seeded Miramonte Matadors trailing 1-0 to the San Ramon Valley Wolves. San Ramon Valley with the ball in a 1-0 lead. It's a second quarter, 6:45 left to go. As everything working, glad we got the lights back on here.
It's all back up. We saw that our power had gone down and the scoreboard went out, and everyone started to realize that it was affecting everyone here.
Yeah,
at
especially
Acalanes.
the meat department over there, as they call their snack shack. Struggle for the ball as the shot clock winds down. They're going to call that an offensive, allowing Miramonte to get back at work. We've got a defensive battle here, and the Matadors looking for their first goal. Poland into the whole set, but stolen by San Ramon Valley. You know, the Wolves really have come out quite inspired, looking to play the spoiler.
They have. I mean, at a 3 seed, everyone thought that De La Salle would be at this venue here this evening, but instead, no, they do play the spoiler. They are the first 3 seed here tonight in the 4 games that we've called at Acalanes High School this afternoon.
That's right. The seeding is held up throughout. 1 and 2's making it through, as you see the shot on goal missing by the Wolves. And the outlet, number 21, this is Nick Sufal for Miramonte. He's a junior attacker. And number 7, we've also identified Tyler Kirchberg. We were talking about him earlier, Kirchberg. This trying to go for the ball right there, and he draws the foul. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Miramonte. Kirchberg trying to get position. Denied, but comes right back to Kirchberg, who earns a fresh shot clock. Sufal into the hole. And that is a 5-meter penalty. Is this the break the Matadors needed to get on the scoreboard and even things up at 1 apiece?
And they're going to get a chance right here.
That's right. Jack Fellner, the senior attacker, will handle the penalty shot. And he handles it well. Miramonte on the scoreboard. We're all tied up at 1 apiece.
So Jack Fellner decided to go left side on the one hopper. A beautiful choice right there. Completely caught Sammy York off guard. That's Miramonte. Or I beg your pardon, we're all tied up now at 1-1.
That's right. 5:23 left to go in the first half. So Miramonte held scoreless in the first quarter. But now will this open the floodgates on this team that can certainly score a lot of goals in a hurry. See the cap coming off as our goalkeeper took a dump. This is Drew Holland, and Holland with a quick long outlet pass to Kirchberg. Ball on the right wing. A lot of cross-pool passes as Fellner with the ball now being guarded in man-to-man. Over to Kirchberg. Kirchberg into the hole, but it floats the way of Sammy York.
That's a nice job defensively, just keeping that pressure on the outside and forcing it to go to the goalkeeper along the outside of the cage. We're seeing that so far here in this tight 1-1 battle.
Connor Newman with the ball, this junior for San Ramon Valley. 20 wins on the season. Top of the umbrella, nice skip, and it comes back right down into the hands of Holland.
Holland was looking up at 12 o'clock, right at the moon for that ball. It seemed like it was stuck in midair for a while.
Kirchberg. 4:20 left to go in the first half. Shot clock down to 12. Kirchberg looking to thread the needle. Gets it in the 2-meter man. Loose ball. And the Wolves come up with it. So great defense from San Ramon Valley, just like their championship girls team a game away.
They're taking away the inside play. That's what the defense's game plan is, and I'm glad you said that. The girls started it a few moments ago in their matchup, and it's carried over towards the boys' game.
Reiner Luth sending it over to Tyler Martin. Martin, a 4-year player, 3 4-year players on this Wolves squad. And that's going to be an offensive foul. As Miramonte looking to establish some momentum, and on top of everything, well, they reverse, and now a foul called on Miramonte, so the Wolves take over, setting up their umbrella. This is the point. Tyler Martin. Luth. Goalkeeper calling for help, and a great play. You see the drive? And can you believe it? Everything but good. We saw the aggressive drive by Tyler Martin, but I think he got a little lost as to where his direction was going.
Tyler Martin had a phenomenal spin move, and then he, rather than just going with the full Frisbee-like motion into the goal, he stops and tries to fade away, therefore throwing off his sight, throwing off his judgment, and the ball goes wide left. If he would have just continued his motion through the spin move, he would have had a better shot and a better viewpoint of the goal.
Reiner Luth with the steal gives the Wolves the ball back. 3 minutes left to go in the half. We're all tied up at 1, and that shot off its mark too high.
Yeah, way too high right there. It just went straight over the crossbar.
And a kick out. So man up for Miramonte. Their 1 goal came on a penalty shot. Can they exploit the 1-player advantage? And it hits the near post, crosses the face of the goal, and does not go into the cage.
Boy, I tell you what, a lot of frustration right there shown by Charlie Weiser. Alongside him was Clay Samudsky. He wanted that ball to go in. It just hit that right post.
2 and change left to go in the half. Knotted up at 1. San Ramon Valley with the ball. They have had better chances as Holland knocks the ball away for Miramonte.
Another key block by Drew Holland. Just sticking that right arm out there. And you saw his face. He looked back like, oh my gosh, do not roll into the net. But thankfully for him, it was able to pause right along that left post.
And that's a 5-meter penalty, and you see why the 2-man defender had to commit it. There was just a wide open lane, and now a perfect opportunity for Miramonte.
That's Tyler Martin and Grant Garcia playing the inside, that defensive position. They close in and really stop any type of inside attack. It's forcing Miramonte to change up their game plan.
Fellner will take the penalty shot. I think they're asking the Wolves, trying to find the mask, a lost mask. And no one can seem to find it.
It looks like it was down along the right side. That was Ryan Ocker, who was actually searching for his cap. Located it around the 10-meter.
Oh, good.
10-meter side.
Our referee's asking the players in the hole to relax. So Fellner with the penalty shot, a chance for Miramonte to get on top. They have trailed, then tied it up on a penalty shot. Well done by Fellner. Miramonte back out on top, or rather on top for the first time today. 1:52 left in the half. The Matadors lead at 2-1.
Jack Fellner with his second goal here in the matchup. Only 2 points up on the board for Miramonte, but that's a big one because now they take the lead.
So both those shots coming on penalty shots converted. San Ramon Valley has been stifled in this quarter thanks to Holland. Miramonte goalie. Holland again in action. He's been called into duty often, but he has risen to the occasion here in the second quarter, and that is a kick out.
That's Pasachuk along the far side, and Charlie Weiser going at it. They're both looking at each other. Physical matchup here in the first half.
Timeout called in the pool. 1:36 left to go in the half. Miramonte leads it 2-1.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Alongside Sean Hennessy, I'm Kirsten Fairchilds. Thank you for watching us on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. It's been a terrific day here at Acalanes High School in Lafayette, California. 3 championships decided. Now the fourth, the final, the nightcap, the boys D1 championship game, and the fans came to cheer.
Oh my goodness, they're getting into it now. You can tell the Miramonte fans and the San Ramon Valley fans going at it. And I mentioned it before the start of this matchup. The girls crowd has stuck around for the boys Division I shot, and you gotta love to see that from the fan base. The fans of the girls sticking around for the fans of the boys. It makes it that much bigger of an atmosphere for this title game.
Miramonte went 5-0 to win the Diablo Foothill Athletic League. Now they're up 2-1. And finally, a non-penalty shot converted. The goal scored. Miramonte have the floodgates open. The Matadors up 3-1.
And it's hard to see who actually managed to get a shot at that one.
It was Anjadani with the goal.
But Anjadani got in there. Along the inside as well. That's what makes it that much more impressive.
Anjadani, who has earned himself a rest, he subs out after the goal. San Ramon Valley still looking to score in this quarter. 78 seconds remaining in the half. Aggressive defense played by the Matadors. See the steam rising up from the pool, and it's in there.
And that was Newman. Connor Newman drills it from about 5 meters out. Just stuck his hand up there and elevated. You see his waist come out of the water and just laser beamed right to the back of the net.
At the 105 mark, Newman pulls his team back within 1. Matadors. Charlie Weiser with the ball. Nick Solit, senior attacker. They've done a better job getting in the middle and off the noggin as the Wolves looking for the quick breakaway.
Deflection by Jack Ryan. I guarantee he'll move his head next time.
Ouch indeed. 37 seconds remaining, about an 18-second differential between regulation and shot clock. Late in the first half, and it's in there on consecutive plays. The Wolves score. This time it's Reiner Luth, the junior.
And Luth with, I guess you can classify that as a lob shot. He really didn't put a whole lot of power behind it. he was keying in on Drew Holland. He saw that Holland was playing out slightly, maybe half a meter outside the goalie, or the goal area rather, and he just chucked it up, a nice little lob shot, and we're all tied up.
We're tied up at 3, 29 seconds remaining. Miramonte, I'm sure, looking for the last possession. Shot clock turned off. Will we go into the break all tied up, and will the Matadors claim an advantage here? Left wing, again looking to get it into the 2-meter man. Kirchberg losing the handle, 7 seconds remaining, loose ball, that foul called. 3 seconds left, into the hole, and what a save by Sammy York as time expires. Can you believe it? We've got a barn burner at the Beast, the Houston Aquatic Center. What an outcome. San Ramon Valley led 1-0 after the quarter. Now we're all knotted up at 3 going into intermission.
And what a physical first half we just witnessed here, Kirsten. These two teams just so ferocious in the water. We're seeing some arms going over heads. We're seeing some elbows thrown into shoulders. This is a physical matchup, and I expect that physicality to carry on into the second half.
Who wants more? Find out when we return. And we're all knotted up. Miramonte and San Ramon Valley battling for the North Coast Section D2 Boys Championship will return to Acalanes High School in just a few minutes. The Houston Aquatic Center is the site for the North Coast Section Water Polo Championships. Third quarter underway in the boys D2 final, all knotted up at 3. Top-seeded Miramonte Matadors, but this with the possession, San Ramon Valley Wolves. What a ball game we've got, Sean Hennessy.
What a ball game, all tied up at 3. A quick scoring recap. Nick Pasachuk, Rainer Luth, and Connor Newman scored those 3 goals for San Ramon Valley, and it was Jack Fallner with 2, and then Anjadani had a goal for Miramonte. And that's where we're at, all tied up at 3.
Shot clock down to 10. And we've seen some outstanding saves in the cage. Drew Holland with that one. I'm Kirsten Fairchild. Thanks so much for joining us here at Acalanes High School. Miramonte Matadors, 18 wins on the season to 9 losses. They are the defending champion. Can they repeat? Or will San Ramon Valley post back-to-back wins on the number 2 and 1 seeds hit the side of the cage?
And that was interesting right there because you hear the crowd counting down 3, 2, 1. There was 5 seconds left in the shot clock. So I wonder if that was the opposing crowd.
What a great outlet pass by Sammy York. Unbelievable as the Wolves get back up on top after the goal.
That appeared to be Jack Ryan on that far side wing who got his hand up and was able to chuck it into the left corner of that net.
Wasn't Jack Ryan the one that took one off the noggin earlier? Maybe it cleared the cobwebs.
He was. Maybe it woke him up a little bit because he had a lot of fire on that shot.
This is Nick Solit with the ball. His defender sagging off. Smothering man-to-man defense by the Wolves. A little too much smothering is the foul called. Well done indeed. It's Fellner with another goal. The senior is collecting them here tonight as we're tied up at 4.
Fellner has three goals in this matchup. Anjadani has 1, so Fellner really making up a majority of Miramonte's offense.
And the scoreboard has not changed. Perhaps that was wide and just looked good from our viewpoint. As you see, the attack does not go forward for San Ramon, so the scoreboard stays the same, 4-3, favor of the Wolves now on defense.
And it looked like from this angle it went in, but no change on the scoreboard.
Huge save by Sammy York right in front of his San Ramon Valley fans. Stays Miramonte ball.
And Sammy York just guarding the right side of that cage. Does it again!
That was bad luck for the 2-meter man. Kirchberg. This is the 3rd offense reset, and this time it goes through and goes down, and a big screen by Charlie Weiser with the goal.
Charlie Weiser had a man hanging all over him on the inside, right on that 2-meter mark, and he just takes his arm and flings that ball in with fury. My goodness, I was shocked there was no foul called on it. A lot of action in front of the net, and I mentioned the physical play. Is it going to carry over into the second half? So far, it definitely has.
4:45 left to go in the 3rd, all knotted up at 4. Nick Pasachuk at the top of the umbrella. Over to his right wing. Pasachuk. Pasachuk from outside. Up top for a 5-4 lead. Goals were so hard to come by in the first half. They seem to be in plenty of supply here in the 3rd.
Well, Pasachuk picks up his 2nd goal in the matchup. And it looked like he really had a lot of anger behind that throw as he was just cannonballing it right to the back of the net.
Extended man defense by the Wolves. And the penalty, the foul, rather. 4 and change left to go in the 3rd. Miramonte trailing 5-4, and that is a steal. You see the Miramonte player submerge the ball, and then the kick out, man up, 6-on-5 for San Ramon Valley.
And if you're San Ramon Valley, here's where you capitalize on this man advantage. Set it up right.
Luth with the ball, playing catch. Pasachuk across the pool. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Newman
with a yell of triumph. San Ramon Valley has extended its lead to 2.
And just when you think, it almost appeared that Newman was going to toss that back towards the middle to give a one-timer opportunity, if you will, but no, he holds on to it and just goes from right to left in terms of his approach.
3:45 left to go in the third. Miramonte trailing 6-4. Top-seeded Matadors seem a little stunned.
A little stunned right now. They're really caught off guard, and because of that foul, that ejection right there, that gave him, for San Ramon Valley, a 1-up.
Foul on Luth. Perimeter passing by the Matadors. Another foul.
That one against San Ramon Valley on the defense.
And that is a kick out. Man up, fresh shot clock for Miramonte. Plenty of time left, looking for that open shot. Kirchberg. Weiser lost control a bit. Hits the far post, but bounces Miramonte's way. Miramonte with a fresh shot clock. Good numbers, and Weiser is on fire. He's pulled his team within 1. 3 minutes left to go in the third.
And Charlie Weiser did a nice job of getting in the middle. He was actually being flushed out towards that far side wing, but he came back towards the middle from about 3 meters out and just drilled it towards the back of the net.
The Wolves with a 1-point lead and the ball. Very entertaining D1 championship game. Furious defense, a lot of bodies in the box. And the foul.
Yeah, another foul right there. That can't speak enough about the physical defense, and there it is again, a lot of action taking place away from the ball. We're going to have an ejection.
Yeah, an ejection. The ball was submerged. So again, good numbers for Miramonte, potentially a chance to tie it up here. 6 on 5.
That's Connor Newman.
The lights go out. At least part of the lights. Some problems here with electricity. We're still live and on the air. And Miramonte's hopes are still alive as they tie it up. I believe that was Weiser once again. Nope. Who do you have?
That was Anjadani, 25, nailing that on the far side wing, slapping his hands on the water, going crazy. He knew that was a big shot to tie things back up, the equalizer.
And the lights back on. 6-6 the score. 2:25 left to go in the third. Momentum seems to have shifted Miramonte's way. Can San Ramon Valley right the ship here?
And how about Anjadani trying to get that steal?
Well, and he's going to be kicked out because that was a foul against Miramonte.
So man-up advantage here for San Ramon Valley.
Across the pool, the passing, perimeter passing. And a swat away by Holland.
Drew Holland keeping his head on a swivel like a defensive back right there. Just reading where that ball is because he has 3 guys in front of him. He's already treading enough water trying to keep his waist out so he can get his big hands up there. Nice job by just keeping his head on a swivel and putting one hand up.
The Wolves defense has slipped a bit. Couple of ejections. That does not go down as a goal. 90 seconds remaining in the third, all knotted up at 6.
And York was caught leaning right there. I know he's breathing a sigh of relief as that ball just hit the bottom of the crossbar, luckily for him.
You see the issues there, the physical play. Miramonte playing some just stifling defense. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball into the 2-meter man. However, they give it up. So again, I think Miramonte with a slight edge in the momentum.
And Tyler Martin almost signaling that his arm was grabbed like he was being dunked under right there from the defender.
That doesn't happen out there, does it?
I think, you know what, this is the title game. Refs are letting a lot of plays slide a little bit.
So Miramonte comes up dry on that play, if you will. 45 seconds remaining. Tyler Martin. And you looked for that one touch. However, the 2-meter man just off his game, off his mark, if you will. Back and forth, these teams swim. No timeouts taken in this third quarter. Well, there we have one. 39 seconds remaining. All knotted up at 6. What's on the line? An NCS D2 Boys Water Polo Championship.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. And you can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
San Ramon Valley already won title tonight. The girls claiming the D1 championship. The boys, you know, they want to do just as well tonight, but they will have to get past this Miramonte squad. I think San Ramon Valley established the momentum early. You have to admire the effort of Miramonte here in the third quarter.
And I want to go back to that San Ramon Valley last shot opportunity before we went to a timeout. It was a tremendous pass from Jack Ryan to Reiner Luth. From right to left down the pool. It was the best one-timer opportunity we've seen so far tonight because you saw Luth literally take the ball in his right hand, didn't double pump, didn't even pump at all. Just as the ball touched his hand, he was like a slingshot towards the back of the net. They need to do a couple more of those. That was perfectly executed. It just went a little bit wide right.
Man up for Miramonte. 38 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Miramonte back out in front. And it was Jack Fellner with another goal.
Jack Fellner, he says, you know what? It's been a while since I put one in the back of the net. I got to go back to the first quarter. So I'm glad to see he's back into the matchup, and that's his third goal here tonight.
And only took 5 seconds off the clock. So San Ramon Valley, 33 in regulation, 30 on the shot clock. Tied at intermission at 3. Here comes Pasachuk. Trying to get it center. Looking for an entry pass. About 4 seconds differential between shot and game clock, and that ball bouncing Miramonte's way off the cross, the top of the cage. 10 seconds remaining.
And I see what Pasachuk saw. He had no one in front of him. He figured, what the heck, I have a lane, might as well take it.
York, that shot is wide. 3 quarters are in the books. Miramonte, the top seed 7. San Ramon Valley, the 3 seed 6. Find out who will be crowned champion right after this. Here's Sean Hennessy.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Well, then tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. And folks, stay tuned for the playonsports.com postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this water polo matchup. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Alongside Sean Hennessy, I'm Kirsten Fairchilds. Kevin Smith, the producer. Hans Webb on camera this evening. A big thanks to the North Coast section, as well as everyone here at Acalanes High School's Houston Aquatic Center, known as the Beast. Boy, the Beasts are out in the pool today. I mean, what a physical game this D1 matchup is.
Kirsten, the officials are letting a lot slide here, and I'm saying that with all honesty. I really am, because you look down at this matchup and you see kids just throwing their arms around, putting their shoulders into play. If I didn't know better, and you take away this pool and put grass down, I'd say it's a football game that's taking place out there. I really do. This is such a physical, fun matchup that we're watching here tonight. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a little bit of bad blood between Miramonte and San Ramon Valley. You got to go back and take a look at all the different titles that have been won by Miramonte from 05 to 09. They were the champs. De La Salle was always in there. San Ramon Valley at that 3 seed is trying to prove something. They want to get their name up on this list here tonight, and what better way to do it than to shock everybody as a number 3 seed.
Getting ready for the final swim-off of a very entertaining day here at Acalanes High School in Lafayette, California. SRV, the Wolves, have brought their cheer section today. They are to our right, Miramonte to the left. Miramonte has held a 7-6 advantage here after 3 quarters of play. You get the impression that is not going to last long.
You get the impression that whoever scores the last goal in this game is going to be victorious. And, I won't put a jinx on it, but I wouldn't be shocked if we were all tied up coming down to the final seconds of this matchup. That's how close it's been, and the physicality will be right there as we get ready to wind down this 4th quarter.
With the exception of Marin Catholic's victory over Alhambra in the boys D2 game, that one went to 15 goals for Marin Catholic. The other 3 games have been relatively low-scoring affairs. This one close, 7-6, Miramonte with the advantage.
7-6, you take a look at Miramonte. Jack Fellner has really led the way with 3 big goals. As for San Ramon Valley, Connor Neiman has been there, but Pasachuk has a goal of his own. I like the way San Ramon Valley is allowing everyone to touch the ball and giving everyone an equal scoring opportunity here tonight. It really shows.
And the crowd falls silent. The whistle blows our final sprint of the day. That was 50-50, but it looks like getting there just a hair sooner was Trevor Whitsitt, wearing number 3, into the game for the first time for Miramonte. Miramonte goes to work, gets it into the 2-meter man, plenty of whistles. That's a kick out, man up.
San Ramon Valley is going to get charged with the ejection. They'll send a man over to the far corner. No, yes, they do. They're going to send a man over, and that's Luth.
Solit with the ball here on the right wing. This is Kirchberg. Across the pool to a teammate. And a save by Sammy York, called into duty often tonight.
Sammy York just trying to put a bear claw up there and slap it downward. He doesn't want to take it to the noggin, so what does he do? He just slaps at it wisely, and what that does is it stops the ball dead in the water right in front of him.
40 seconds gone here in this final quarter, and hits the near post, but San Ramon Valley collects. Another deflection. Miramonte ball.
Great deflection. That's Drew Holland. Just getting both hands up, slapping it away.
Miramonte, not only a great passing team, a great catching team. We didn't see that too often, or we had sporadic catching of the ball, but you see Miramonte obviously very well coached, know the fundamentals so well. And you see a few words exchanged there as San Ramon Valley's Reiner Luth getting climbed up the back.
Yeah, Reiner
didn't
Luth.
like it.
No, he didn't like it at all, and that goes right back to the physicality in the middle, right in front of the nets. That's where both these teams are showing a lot of aggression here tonight.
5 and change left to go. Score stalled at 7-6. A chance to tie it. Nope. Holland with the save.
Acker playing the middle. He had a smart idea, just trying to dump that overhead, but Drew Holland just keeping his head on a swivel once again.
SRV holds on to it. Fresh shot clock Miramonte fans want defense. That is the chant. Both teams, well, San Ramon with 2 timeouts remaining. Is it going to get by? It does not. The shot from way downtown doesn't fall. Miramonte still in the lead. Matadors, Kirchberg can't come up with it as they outlet it back to York.
And that was Luth all over Kirchberg right there, playing phenomenal defense along the inside. Those two have been going at it here in the fourth quarter.
The 2-meter man, the 2-meter defender in the hole, boy, one of the most physical matchups you'll see in any sport.
6 on the shot clock.
Crowd counting down, losing the handle. You hear the slap. And I think Miramonte wanted a penalty there. They didn't get it, but they've got the ball. 4 minutes left to go. Miramonte, 7-6. Good pass.
And that's going to leave Smudsky open for a moment.
Smudsky didn't appear ready for that pass. Here comes the drive. You see the hands coming up, and that is a turnover. San Ramon Valley with the steal and trying the counter attack.
Fellner coughing it up in the middle for Miramonte. He wanted to go middle. He wanted to drive and dribble, but he just coughed it up about 5 meters out.
Foul call, 3:30 left to go, 14 on the shot clock for San Ramon Valley. Looking to draw even once again. Holland has shut the door on that cage. Clock down to 5, 4, 3. They're going to get a shot off. They're not. So bad clock management by the Wolves. They turn it over, but nope, they get the ball right back after the foul, and you see the tussle, if you will, between Kirchberg and the Wolf.
Yeah, that's Newman and Fellner darn near coming to blows right there. Pushing off each other, a lot of action. They got to be careful. You don't want a literal ejection of the game here in the championship matchup.
Absolutely not. 15 on the shot clock, and again, Holland able to swat it away.
How did Holland see that? I'm looking at it from our perspective, and I couldn't even keep track of the ball going towards the left side. He had 3 players in front of him. What a keen sense of knowing where the ball is located to stick his hand there.
Wolves tying his cap. That is Ryan Ocker. Plenty of chances here for San Ramon Valley. They have been on their offensive set. However, still have not scored since the third quarter. Less than 3 to go.
Fans up on their feet on both sides of the pool here.
Fans up on their numb and frozen feet. Fresh shot clock for the Wolves. Ben Harmon, number 4, into the pool. Trying to get it into the 2-meter man and taken away. I don't think the whole set knew that ball was right behind him.
Yeah, Nick Solit put his hands up and was able to steal it as the defender, playing in the middle right in front of the net. It just gives Miramonte another chance to hold on to the ball and possibly set up a big cushion here.
And there is some confusion here. Miramonte likes the call. And we've got a kick out, and San Ramon Valley coach visibly upset. They're going to bring the ball out. Don't like the call. And Weiser, well, we're going to see. Yep, there's an ejection here. So man up for Miramonte. Miramonte, which has scored on penalty shots, and also in man-up situations, they've taken advantage of their chances for the most part.
Boy, a goal here would be huge for the Matadors.
York says no way. Loose ball in front of the cage. And San Ramon Valley fans cheer the defensive stand by their Wolves.
What a great job closing in. You saw Ben Harmon, number 4, along the left side, and right with him was Pasachuk closing in to stop the play.
Pasachuk sending it over to Luth. And you see all the tussling and the back and forth. Less than 2 to go. San Ramon Valley, that foul goes. And a timeout called. So timeout called. 1:53 left to go in this ball game. San Ramon Valley will come back with a man-up situation and look to tie it up for a D2 title.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And don't forget, folks, stay tuned to the PlayOnSports.com postgame show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this water polo match. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
It's going to be such an exciting November, bringing all these sectional championships.
Oh my
and
gosh.
What a way for water polo to start out in the North Coast section. Sean, it's been such an extraordinarily entertaining, fun day. So, new champions, brand new champions crowned, like Marin Catholic Athletic League, and perennial powerhouse is making a statement once again in 2012.
Yeah, making a statement. San Ramon Valley trying to, I guess, really put a stamp on that. I know they trail by 1 at this point in the match, $1:53 remaining, but they have an opportunity here with possession, with the equalizer, to tie this thing up.
Looking for more quality shots from the Wolves. A little tighter formation here across the pool. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. Takes only 1 to tie it up. We have not gone into OT today, and it's done. It's all tied up at the 1:35 mark. Can you believe it? And I think our referee's reaching in for the yellow card. A yellow card awarded. We'll have to wait to hear to who that goes against. I believe it's going to go against, is that Tyler Martin of the Wolves? And yes, against San Ramon Valley, but we're all tied up at 7 after the goal.
Yellow card right there. You see the official talking with one of the San Ramon Valley coaches.
The head coach, yes, Tony Tovani.
That was such a huge goal. I just spoke about it. San Ramon Valley with a chance to get the equalizer. And coming up again, Connor Newman. That's now his 3rd goal in this match. And we're going to see if Miramonte can put a stamp on this one and regain the lead.
90 seconds remaining in the game. 7-7 the score. Solit. You just see all the water, and what a goal. Oh my goodness, perhaps the prettiest of the night, and the Miramonte fans erupt. Another yellow card is given, this time to Miramonte, but the Matadors will take the 8-7 lead.
Well, Jack Fellner once again picks up another goal. That's 4 for him tonight. That's 4 of the Miramonte goals for Jack Fellner, and you said it, another yellow card.
It looked like he was holding up 1, but 1 is the goalie, and I don't think Drew Holland was involved in that at all. 78 seconds remaining. San Ramon Valley with the ball, trailing 8-7, a North Coast section title on the line. Pasachuk, deflected. Still plenty of time left.
Pasachuk saw a lane. He saw a lane, but he did not see the defender stick his hand up right there. Another deflected ball, and it comes down to Miramonte here with 53 seconds, 17 on the shot clock. Can they do it?
SRV, the cry from the Wolves fans. Miramonte showing patience, obviously want to chew up the clock. And that is a steal. 38 seconds remaining. York with the outlet pass. Pressing defense. And the foul called. And the fans getting upset. Referee saying play on. 30 seconds remaining, 20 on the shot clock. Is it a steal? Nope. The Wolves come down to this, and can you believe it? Could it get any more exciting? Connor Newman with the goal. We're tied up at 8:20 seconds remaining. This one is living up to the hype. What a barn burner.
Newman with the last 3 goals. That one, the all-important equalizer to tie things up. 20 ticks on the clock. Oh my goodness.
San Ramon Valley will need the biggest defensive stand of the season. Miramonte will need to solve the puzzle, solve the tremendous play by Sammy York and Cage, and live up to their seeding. 15 seconds remaining in regulation, all tied up at 8. We've got a foul. San Ramon Valley wants to avoid any kind of ejections here, make sure they've got a full team out on the field. And that is an ejection against San Ramon Valley. Timeout called with 6.7 seconds remaining. What an opportunity for the Matadors.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Well, then tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
These players, ice water in their veins. Literally, it's so cold, but just cool customers all around. You got to admire the play of Connor Newman of San Ramon Valley late here in this ball game.
Newman's been an absolute beast, a man-child out there. He is all over the pool, trying to get his guys excited. Tied at 8, 6.7. Kirsten, this is, one of those storybook endings that's about to happen. This is what you live for, right? You play the entire season, you get to your title game, your championship match. Like you said, there's no state after this. It all comes down to this moment, and right now it's Miramonte with one last chance to win the game here. If they fail to convert, we're going to go overtime.
Are you looking for an open player, or is Jack Fellner going to take this shot? He's had the last 2 goals for Miramonte. 6.7 seconds remaining, all tied up at 8. This is Miramonte, the top seed. Unbelievable! 1.5 seconds remaining. San Ramon Valley calls the timeout. Kirchberg with the biggest goal of his career. The junior lets one fly. Miramonte up 9-8.
Nothing special about the play call. It was get it into the middle, allow your big man to attack and dribble, and Tyler Kirchberg took care of it. It caught Sammy York off guard. He had all sorts of traffic in front of him.
Sammy York went up so high. It's so hard once you go up so high to keep that egg beater kick, keep you up. San Ramon Valley had one last timeout to burn. They will get the ball back with 1.53 seconds remaining, trailing 9-8. What a job by Kirchberg getting it done on offense.
In San Ramon Valley, you feel for them the way they fought back in this, but with 1.5 remaining, it's going to be a chuck and heave. That last Hail Mary opportunity right here. We're going to see how far Sammy York can throw this ball. He's going to come way outside the net. Check him out right now, swimming to about 7 meters and climbing.
Hey, right. I mean, why not make it 7-on-6 here, or 7-on-7, obviously. Kirchberg, his first goal of the ball game, could stand up as the game winner. 1.5 seconds remaining. Talk about a one-touch opportunity. Here we go. The referees were underway. And York, Miramonte has done it. Miramonte Matadors trailing for most of this game, then back and forth we went. Miramonte defends its title. Heartbreak for the Wolves. Celebration for the Matadors. A 9-8 victory for a North Coast Section D1 title.
What a match. What a match, and you get some of the student section in the pool who jumped in fully clothed. A lot of celebration going on here. give it up to San Ramon Valley. They hung in. They showed that a 3 seed of their caliber was well deserving to be in this match. What a finish.
Unbelievable celebration in the pool and an unbelievable finish to a terrific day. San Ramon Valley, certainly what an effort they gave. Finished the season 20 wins to 8 losses. Miramonte picks up win number 19 to 9 losses and holds up to their number 1 seeds, the Miramonte Matadors, another North Coast Section Championship. We'll be back with our PlayOnSports.com player of the game. Then Sean and I will wrap up a terrific day here at Houston Aquatic Center on the campus of Acalanes High School. Don't you dare go away. Back in a few minutes, and we'll hear from one of the Matadors.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We can get a player up here.
Welcome back to Acalanes High School. Miramonte, the D1 champion. You're watching PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. I'm Kirsten Fairchild with our player of the game, Tyler Kirchberg, who had the winning goal with 1.5 seconds remaining. Take us through that final timeout. What did your coaching staff tell you about how to set up on offense?
Well, on that final timeout, our coach, he just brought us to the side. He had a lot of faith in us. He knew we could get it done. He just wanted to calm us down a little bit, make sure we knew what we were running, and he just let us go out there and play the game, and we got it done.
Did you know that you were taking that last shot?
I did not. I had no idea who was taking the last shot. I thought maybe Charlie was going to take it or Jack, but I got the ball. The cage was open, and so I hit it.
Oh, you're just tremendous. And obviously some of your senior teammates, one's going to Stanford, one's going to UCLA, and they had a tremendous game as well. But you with the game winner, the championship winning goal, what will you remember most about the senior class that you've had on your team this year and this magical season?
This senior class has been absolutely amazing. I've been looking up to them ever since I was a freshman, and they were ahead of me as a sophomore, and they've always been who I've looked up to on this team today. This year they've provided excellent leadership. And I just got to hand it to them. They're the best group of guys out there.
Now, San Ramon Valley, boy, they came out with a great game plan. You guys seemed to take a while to get in sync. What was it like there out in the pool? It just seemed like such a physical game.
Yeah, it was pretty physical, and I got to hand it to San Ramon. I mean, they're an excellent program. They're an excellent team. I think this game could have gone either way, and I got to hand it to them. I mean, we were a little out of our zone in the first couple quarters, but we right in the third quarter, we stepped it up, and we really played our game. We settled down a little bit. Our coach calmed us down, and we got it done.
Well, you are just shivering. We won't keep you much longer. Our
Shivering with excitement.
PlayOnSports.com. Yeah, right, exactly that. Tyler Kirchberg, our PlayOnSports.com player of the game. Miramonte, a 9-8 winner over San Ramon Valley in a hard-fought championship win. Miramonte, the North Coast Section D1 Boys Water Polo Championships. We're going to take a short break, and Sean Hennessy and I are going to come back and wrap things up from Acalanes High School. Stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to Acalanes High School. Kirsten Fairchild, Sean Hennessy, PlayOnSports.com. What a water polo championships, the North Coast section, the nightcap finishing things off with a bang. Sean, we had an excellent day of water polo here in Lafayette, California.
Kirsten, you just said it. What a way to finish the night off. 8-7 final. My goodness, what a physical matchup right there. The Matadors proved to be victorious in the final seconds. You get Kirchberg, our player of the game a few moments ago, putting that goal up. Only 1.5 left. What an afternoon we saw here today. Both the girls and the boys, you think all the way back. I'll speak on behalf for the girls' side earlier this afternoon with Campo Lindo capturing their title. And then afterwards it was San Ramon Valley coming in there and capturing theirs. So much action here, it's hard to kind of go back and pick one moment that sticks out.
Are you sure that was earlier today and that wasn't last weekend? These games are draining. It's so exciting. A lot of energy expended. And congratulations to Marin Catholic, the boys D2 title, winning the first championship in boys water polo for a school with a storied history in other sports.
Oh, absolutely. You think Marin Catholic, I know, had opportunity to call their football matchup earlier on week 1 of this year, and they're definitely known for their football program. Yes. They have a lot of good baseball players they produce. Water polo, they come out here and they captured their first ever. The crowd was going crazy, and you got to love the atmosphere when the players and the coaches get their first dunk in the water as well.
Absolutely. But this one was really special. Ooh. Whether you were a Miramonte fan or a San Ramon Valley fan, to have such a hard-fought victory with the momentum swinging either way, it was thrilling. It was high school boys water polo at its best.
At its best, and they put on a show. They put on a show for all the fans here. San Ramon Valley fans were getting into it. Matador fans were getting into it. And it wasn't like there was ever a dull moment. The physicality picked up from start to finish, and it showed throughout the entire match. And the Matadors just showed a little bit more to come out victorious.
Well, you said it. Whoever was going to have the ball last
That's right.
was going to win. They say offense wins game, defense wins championships.
That's right.
That stood up today. Some great defensive battles. Well, partner, it was a lot of fun. On behalf of Sean Hennessy, Kevin Smith, our producer, Hans Webb, our camera, a big thanks to everyone here at Acalanes High School as well as the North Coast section. I'm Kirsten Fairchild. So long from Lafayette, California. We'll catch you down the road for more CIF sectional championships in the upcoming weeks. Good night, everyone.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Hammer 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to